It's Yaya Toure, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Botafogo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Hullet. Oh, well played, well played. Oh no, what has happened here? Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's neat. Azar. And now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Botafogo can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Chooses to go cross-field. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Aimed beyond the defence. Lahm. Seedorf. To Bale. Looking for options for movement. Bale in towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. Tries one from range! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Cross into the towering header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldo picks it up out wide, and it's Lahm, and that interception was most necessary. Corner number 3 coming up. Bale plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. Hernes. Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Hazard. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Plays a sharp little ball here. No way through, so back it comes. Seedorf! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lahm with the short one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo clears it away. Vieira. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Seedorf with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Takes a shot! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Roberto Carlos. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Vieira. And it's Lam. A great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up! Not a bad try by any means. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Has to go back. Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. Vieira. Seedorf. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. Van der Sar is there to clear. Deep into stoppage time. So a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Botafogo really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. A header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge getting forward. Vieira. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Seedorf knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in. He is through here. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 13, camisa 20, camisa 14. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 18.
They've played it short.
Camisa 4. Substituição.
Lam delivers.
Lançamento.
Adriano is there and he can get that clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Mateus. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that. Madrid have reclaimed it. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Araujo. Botafogo, perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lam makes a move down the right. He won't be happy with that one. Mateus. And it's Roberto Carlos. Works it forward. Seedorf. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. So no flag here. Roberto Carlos. Ferdinand. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lam. Thinks about the shot. Goes for a shot!
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Mateus. And reclaimed it in a... And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And this is Bale. Spread it left. Driven in. Keeper's dealt with that.
This is the time you need that pace. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Played out wide. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedved, and he's whipped it across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vieira. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Teremos minuto de
Oh,
acréscimo.
shooting chance! Mateus. It's Hullet. And they can counter here. The end, time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Oh, terrible pass. He might be in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. An inviting looking ball, that. Vieira. Searching pass he's played there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Good driving run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now, can they get him away? Well, no joy this time. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Botafogo are behind here, despite their domination of possession. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get it through? Closing in on goal. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lahm.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Played in, and he scores! Araujo. Ferdinand, pass somewhat off target, and the through ball. Oh, super ball! Shapes to shoot! Seedorf, and it's Lahm. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lahm receives it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear. Lahm. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. Big shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
You're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thinks about the shot. Lahm. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Seedorf. No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Ibrahimovic! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been... Oh, good! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave.
The referee says that is that for the first half. Botafogo are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 13, camisa 20, deixando o campo para a entrada
So it's back to business.
Camisa 21, camisa 18.
And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hazard, good play on the left-hand side here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot's on here. And the shot! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Botafogo have their lead. He's being urged to shoot. No way through, so back it comes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That ball looks a good one. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Lam. Now Hoeneß. And here's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Hazard, very much a man of this moment.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. And this is Hazard. Bale. Flashes it. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4.
Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Lam gets into a good position. And the shot! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Roberto Carlos. Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. Can he get on the... Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cross into the box. Ferdinand clears it away. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. Lam goes short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
Substituição.
So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Azar. It's Azar! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Hazard with the short one. And here's Azar. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has 2. Botafogo, palpably stronger, better, superior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Adriano. Roberto Carlos. And that is out of play. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hullet tries to pass it through. Now it's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Spread it left, back where it came from.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
But it's
acréscimo.
Luis Suarez. Ferdinand. Nedved. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's going wide left. Has a look up and delivers. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Tries to play it through. Oh, nice touch. That's that, the end. Botafogo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
That's going to slip through. Leicester did well to stay calm there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hoeneß. Seedorf. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's in it. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Araujo is there, and he can pick it up. Bale. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Seedorf. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Rummenigge had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Takes the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rafael Varane.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Flashes it, getting up there! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Botafogo have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hoeneß is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Azar. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. And it's lofted through here. Too much on that, it's gone out. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Lahm. He is just caressing the ball. Lahm delivers. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he was alert to it. Lahm, great vision. He's found space here. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Played out wide. Bale. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vieira.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a goal kick. The referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Botafogo go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Botafogo with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Botafogo currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Knocks it into space, picked out brilliantly. Madrid have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Some really good ball movement. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Seedorf. Nicely spread. Hoisted in, he leaps for it! Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Jonas! The most accurate. This time, surely! And again! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! Roberto Carlos at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. What a terrific effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their third corner. Bale goes short. Bale puts them all in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with
Big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bale, Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's on it, can he get away? It's Asa! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa
So
13,
changes afoot here, and from
camisa
both
20,
sides.
camisa
Madrid cut their
14,
deficit and look
deixando
raring to go
campo para a
again.
entrada dele,
Well, what a difference
camisa
a goal makes.
17,
Now all of a sudden it seems the
camisa
belief is back.
18, camisa 4, substituição em andamento.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he spark a counter here? Botafogo suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. There's the shot! So close to drawing level. Oh, given away. And it's Lam, played back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 22. Vai ser substituído
Last-ditch
pelo
defending,
jogador
but that'll do.
Camisa 42.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lam. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Oh, it's just a little long.
Botafogo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Pullet has the
Teremos
space to
3
scheme.
minutos de acréscimo.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
This is actually quite a courageous move and, I'll add, ambitious.
There's the header! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's managed to get rid. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decision.